Philolos, too, when he says that all things are included in God as in a stronghold, teaches that he is one and that he is superior to matter. Lysis and Opsimus thus define God. The one says that he is an ineffable number, the other that he is the excess of the greatest number beyond that which comes nearest to it. So that since 10 is the greatest number according to the Pythagoreans, being the tetractys and containing all the arithmetic and harmonic principles, and the 9 stands next to it, God is a unit, that is one, for the greatest number exceeds the next least by 1. Then there are Plato and Aristotle, not that I'm about to go through all that the philosophers have said about God, as if I wish to exhibit a complete summary of their opinions. For I know that as you excel all men in intelligence and in the power of your rule, in the same proportion do you surpass them all in an accurate acquaintance with all learning, cultivating as you do each several branch with more success than even those who have devoted themselves exclusively to anyone. But inasmuch as it is impossible to demonstrate without the citation of names that we are not alone in confining the notion of God to unity, I have ventured on an enumeration of opinions. Plato then says, to find out the maker and father of this universe is difficult, and when found, it is impossible to declare him to all, conceiving of one uncreated and eternal God. And if he recognizes others as well, such as the sun, moon, and stars, yet he recognizes them as created, gods, offspring of gods, of whom I am the maker, and the father of works which are indissoluble apart from my will, but whatever is compounded can be dissolved. If therefore Plato is not an atheist for conceiving of one uncreated God, the framer of the universe, neither are we atheists who acknowledge and firmly hold that he is God, who has framed all things by the Logos and holds them in being by his Spirit. Aristotle again and his followers, recognizing the existence of one whom they regard as a sort of compound living creature, speak of God as consisting of soul and body, thinking his body to be the ethereal space and the planetary stars and the sphere of the fixed stars moving in circles, but his soul the reason which presides over the motion of the body, itself not subject to motion, but becoming the cause of motion to the other. The Stoics also, although by the appellations they employ to suit the changes of matter, which they say is permeated by the Spirit of God, they multiply the deity in name, yet in reality they consider God to be one. For if God is an artistic fire advancing methodically to the production of the several things in the world, embracing in himself all the seminal principles by which each thing is produced in accordance with fate, and if his Spirit pervades the whole world, then God is one according to them, being named Zeus in respect of the fervid part of matter, and Hera in respect of the air, and called by other names in respect of that particular part of matter which he pervades.